Do you know how important self acceptance is in your life? In the High Five Habit, we will understand the power of loving ourselves and realizing our potential. Let's explore how we can change our mindset and improve our lives. Hello, friends, welcome to your own channel, Inspiring Life. Are you ready to change your life? Today, we will talk about the High Five Habit by Mel Robbins. In this book, Mel teaches how to bring positivity and boost our confidence by changing our mindset. Let's understand the key point of this book and see how we can apply them in our life. Good habits are essential for moving forward in life. They are not only give us positivity but also increase our self-confidence. When we manage our time, take care of our health and focus on family, we move towards success. On the other hand, bad habits like smoking and drinking alcohol take us away from our goals. Think about it. Do you want to go down that path? We have all seen children get motivated when you praise them and give them a simple high five. A small gesture like this can have a big impact. Similarly, by adopting the high five habit, we can bring positive change into our own lives. Mel Robbins' book teaches us how to consider ourselves as the most important person in our life. The high five habit might sound simple, but it has a deep impact. The author shares various examples of people who embrace this habit and show positive changes in their lives. The book explains how to build self-confidence. When we encourage ourselves, it becomes easier to work towards our goals and dreams. This is a tool that changes our perspective, mindset, and behavior. Adopting the high five habit can not only increase our confidence but also improve our happiness and outcomes. It's an easy way to make your life better. To understand the book truly, we will discuss it in 8 chapters. So let's get started. In chapter 1, you deserve a high five. If you want more celebration, validation, love, acceptance, and optimism in your life, start by practicing this with yourself. Yes, you heard it right. It all starts with you. Think about it. If you can't feel happy for your own dreams, who will? If you can't look in the mirror and feel worthy of love, why would anyone else see you that way? When you learn to support and love yourself, it helps in every relationship in your life. When you celebrate your own joy, you will find even more joy in celebrating others, whether it's your friends, family, neighbors, or partner. Your relationship with yourself is the foundation of every relationship in your life. It's simple. The way you relate to yourself shapes the way you relate to others. You don't become happy by reaching your goals. Rather, you are already worthy of happiness. Just as you are where you are and as you stand today. You not only deserve it but need it. This fulfills one of your most primary emotional needs, to feel seen, heard, and accepted. Research shows that we are most successful when we receive this kind of support. In simple words, feeling encouraged, trusted, and celebrated is one of the most inspiring forces on this planet, enabling you to achieve something you want in life. Now the question is how? The answer is quite simple. When you make a high five a daily habit, you unlock the secret of self-love and self-acceptance. It's about high-fiving yourself and connecting with your inner strength. Imagine that instead of seeking validation from others, you begin to feel the strength within. You know who you are and what your life can lead to. So every time you look at yourself in the mirror, remember you are not just looking at your physical self, but also acknowledging your presence. As if someone across the street waves at you, you lift your hand and quietly say to yourself, "Hey, I see you, I want you have, and I am rooting for you." When you greet yourself each morning in the mirror, it has a major impact on your mood, resilience, and outlook. So start greeting yourself today. This is the first step towards changing your life. Gradually, you will see the effect of this habit grow and how it transforms you from within. Chapter 2, The High Five Habit. The high five habit is not just a gesture, it is a form of self verification. It doesn't matter what situation you are in right now, you don't need a special occasion to recognize or appreciate yourself. Imagine this: whether you are in your boxer shorts, wearing an old t shirt, in your workout gear, or even in your office wear, you can still go in front of the mirror and feel your own presence. When your hand gives the mirror a high five, you are not just seeing yourself, you are feeling seen, heard, and valued. This small gesture can bring a shift not only in your mood but in your entire outlook. As soon as your hand meets the mirror, a question stays within you. What big task do you want to accomplish today? Or what is something you need to complete? So now, without overthinking, just stand in front of the mirror and look at yourself. Ask your inner self what you should do to move forward in life. You might have made a to-do list before, or if not, make one now, listing all the essential tasks you want to complete. After that, stand before the mirror and ask yourself, which task on your to-do list is the most important? Remember to avoid focusing on meaningless tasks, as people often tend to focus on everything else, making it hard to complete even one task. Instead, practice the high five and think about what you want to do for yourself. How do you want to show up today? Who do you want to become? What is your personal project that needs the most work? Stand in front of the mirror and ask yourself this question, and you will see that the answer will come from within. You cannot imagine how powerful it can be to stand before a mirror and ask this question. In simple terms, feeling your own strength is one of the greatest powers in this world. Recent research from Harvard Business School has shown that just a moment of mirroring yourself can improve job performance. It makes you feel more effective and inspired. This doesn't just boost your confidence, it makes you more productive, enabling you to achieve your goals more easily. And all of this can start from the small moment of talking to yourself in the mirror. So, to become a successful and productive in your life, start this practice today. This step can not only change your mindset but can also guide your entire life in new direction. Chapter 3. Research support this motivational power of high five. The motivational power of high five is very well documented, and believe me, you can't fully understand its real strength until you hear how research has included the high five among the best way to motivate children facing challenging tasks. In one study, children in the school age category were divided into 3 groups and given some difficult tasks to complete. Afterward, the researchers provided incentives in 3 different forms to this group. The first group of children was praised for specific qualities such as you are very smart or you are brilliant. The second group was appreciated for their hard work with comments like you are truly dedicated, and third group received only high five. Do you know what the high five turned out to be the most powerful motivational tool for the children? This is something we often use to inspire kids, to encourage them and get them more actively involved in any task. In the research, it was found that the children who were told they were smart, brilliant, or skilled were the least motivated and enjoyed the task the least. Meanwhile, the children who were praised for their efforts felt happier and performed at a higher level. But the most remarkable finding was that the children who received just a simple high five felt the most positive about themselves and their efforts. Despite making mistakes, they worked for the longest time and continued to push forward with resilience. The results were so clear that the researchers named the study High Five Motivate and published it in an academic psychology journal, Frontiers. This clearly shows that a small high five can completely change your outcome and give you tremendous motivation to move forward. If you pay attention, you may have noticed that whenever you give your children a high five, they perform their task with even more enthusiasm. Similarly, to achieve better results in your own life, you can give yourself a high five and start moving forward on your journey. Chapter 4: The High Five, Confidence and Building a Champion. A high five not only boosts your confidence but also teaches you to trust yourself and your ability to win. Researchers at the University of California, Berkeley conducted a study on the habits that contribute to NBA players' success, revealing surprising results. At the beginning of an entire season, the researchers record how often players gave each other high fives, fist bumps, and other encouraging signals. Interestingly, they found that the teams who gave more high fives at the start of the season tends to have the best record by the end. The best NBA teams, those that made it to the championship, were the ones that had given the most high fives at the start of the season. The question arises, how can something as simple as a high five predict such powerful positive results? The answer lies in trust. Teams that frequently gave each other high fives continually lifted each other up. Physical touch sent the message, I have got your back, let's move forward together. This supportive mindset drove these teams to keep advancing. This high five wasn't just a simple gesture, it was a reminder that no matter how challenging the game got, they had the strength to win together as a team. It uplifted their spirits, filled them with the urge to celebrate every moment, and infused them with the fresh wave of confidence. Teams that kept high-fiving learned to believe in such other and in their capacity to win, and this belief propelled them to become a champion. On the contrary, teams that didn't support each other or didn't use high-five ended up falling miserably. Even teams with incredible players perform poorly because they lack team spirit and mutual trust. The teams that gave high five not only won games, they built the culture of trust, celebration, and motivation. When you give high five throughout every practice, the entire season, and the journey to the championship, you create a culture of celebration that inspires every person to give their all. This mindset should also be present in your life. You can form a partnership with yourself, a relationship that begins each day with a high five and motivates you to keep moving forward. Start experiencing this feeling in your life today and see how simple high five can elevate your confidence, motivation, and success to new heights. Chapter 5: Be Kind. When researchers study all the things you can change in your life that have a meaningful impact on its quality, one of the most important changes is developing the habit of being kind to yourself. Researchers at the University of Hertfordshire in the UK have studied in depth what creates happiness and satisfaction. They explore a wide range of behaviors and habits that can improve your life, including exercise, trying new things, working on your relationship, being kind to others, doing meaningful activities, and working on your goals. To feel happiness and satisfaction in life, the first step to accept yourself. Simply put, how kind you are to yourself and what you have done to bring yourself happiness has a direct and proportional impact on your well-being. Your capacity to be kind to yourself holds remarkable potential to transform your life completely. Yet, self-acceptance is something we often overlook, leading us to struggle with accepting ourselves as we are. This is evident in our constant efforts to improve, yet feeling as if we aren't doing enough or aren't doing it right. This is why self-kindness truly matters. To start, accept yourself as you are. When you do this, you may feel a new wave of happiness and contentment in your life. Did you know that when you accept yourself, you feel the deep roots of your happiness? You start to recognize your inner strength and understand that your identity is not just shaped by your action, but also by your emotions, thoughts, and experiences. Being kind to yourself means talking to yourself the way you would to a close friend. When you motivate yourself, you encourage yourself rather than putting yourself down. Support yourself and ask, how can I feel better today? When you do this, you create an environment where happiness and satisfaction thrive. Your outlook changes when you accept yourself and you adopt a new perspective towards your life. You realize that failures and mistakes are part of your growth. This teaches you that every step, no matter how small, moves you forward. Recognizing your inner beauty requires kindness to yourself. When you accept your strength and weakness, you acknowledge your uniqueness and bring a positive change to your life. You deserve to know, understand, and accept yourself. Just begin doing it. Chapter 6. So, why don't you do this? None of us are taught how to being moving forward, although it's actually quite simple. Parents who are gentle with themselves often treat their children the same way. The environment we grew up in has a deep impact on our mental health. Some people grow up in an atmosphere where weakness is given. As a result, they struggle to progress in life. For example, you may have grown up with a mother who was self-critical or felt guilty for taking time for herself, or with a father who never expressed his emotion and measured his self-worth based on his earning or achievements. If you are harsh on yourself, it doesn't mean you have to treat your children the same way. Doing so can make them feel weak. Instead, encourage them to move forward. If as a child you went through such experiences, it's your responsibility to ensure your children don't face these challenges. However, this isn't always easy sometimes. You might also act harshly. When that happens, acknowledge your mistake. Remember that your parents repeated what they experienced, which is why you are harsh on yourself. As a child, your mind absorbs everything around you. Therefore, it's important to think about what you want to teach your children. If you want to help them progress in life, encourage them with a high five and appreciate their efforts. You can do the same for yourself. Celebrate your efforts and move forward with positivity. When you recognize your inner strength and accept yourself, you can teach your children how to accept themselves and move forward. Positivity can work wonders in life. When you inspire yourself to move forward with positivity, you not only improve your own life but also teach your children the same. Create a safe environment for them where they can express their feelings and accept their strengths and weaknesses. In this way, you can prepare them to face life's challenges better. Remember, being kind to yourself and encouraging your children with positivity can be a fresh start for both of you. A high five not only empowers your children but also strengthens your relationship with them. Let's take steps in this direction starting today. Be kind to yourself and teach your children the same way. Together, we can lead our lives towards positive change. Chapter 7. Frequently asked question. Question: how do I start? This question often comes to mind before starting any work, even though beginning is actually quite simple. Now, if we talk about adopting the high five habit, every morning before you look at your phone or fill your mind with everything happening in your world, take a moment to be with yourself. Because once you step out of that bathroom, nearly every moment is going to be about others. You might get distracted by what's happening at a work or what your children need, but remember, the high five habit is a moment just for you each morning. It includes 2 simple but powerful steps. Stand in front of mirror, take just a second to be with yourself, and when you feel ready, give yourself a high five in the mirror. Question: why high five yourself instead of someone else? When you look for your worth in other acceptance, you are looking in the wrong mirror. Simply put, if you don't like yourself, a millions like on social media mean nothing. So, instead of seeking others' approval, start liking yourself and focus on celebrating yourself. When you start celebrating yourself, and appreciating who you are, it's natural that others will begin to truly like you too. Question: why does something so simple work? Adopting this habit may seem easy, but it actually works in a meaningful way. Thinking that it's easy might be the silliest idea you have ever heard, but there is a hidden truth in it. Now think, if adopting the high five habit is this simple, how will you do it? These tools only work if you use them. Change in your behavior only happens when you repeat the behavior. To make the high five habits your new routine, use it daily because it's easy and it feels genuinely good. By doing this every day, you prove to yourself that you can face a challenge, and that's what truly builds your confidence. So focus on making it a habit. Chapter 8. Next step, a high five morning. So far we have learned about the benefit of the high five habit and the ways to adopt it in our life. You must have understood that by adopting this habit, you can get better results in your life. As we discussed in the last chapter, to make the high five your daily habit, it is necessary to bring it into practice every morning. Come, now we know how to start an effective and positive morning. A high five morning is like a series of simple promises that can be fulfilled easily. Every promise in this book is presented through research, and they all help to bring happiness and contentment in your life. Your morning starts when your alarm rings. Just follow these simple steps so that you can make the high five habits your new habit. When your alarm rings, get up immediately. It makes your day start active and keeps you aware of your goals. Tell yourself, I am fine, I am safe, I love myself. It will help you to take your mind in a positive direction. Make your bed. This is a small step, but it gives you the experience of availability at the beginning of the day. Look in the mirror and give yourself the high five. It will fill you with positivity and self-confidence. Take care of your health. Do some exercise in morning, whether it's yoga, jogging or any other activity. It will increase your energy level and will give you experience of freshness throughout the day. A high five morning can completely influence the start of your day. These promises will help you to prioritize your needs and goals before your to-do list, phone, social media, work emails, news, and your family needs. When you fulfill this easy promise with yourself, you come first. This habit not only makes your day better but also brings positive changes in your life. So, to experience better changes in your life, make this promise to yourself from today. Start your better life with a high five. Remember, the changes you make in your life will not only affect your daily routine, but will also change the perspective of your entire life. Adopting the high five habit is a simple and effective way that you can make every morning special. It will only increase your self-esteem but also fill your day with positivity. Include this habit in your life today and start your morning that will bring positive changes in your life. So friend, in this video we understand the importance of the high five habit and its impact on our life. In this book, the author has taught us how important it is to take small steps to increase self-esteem and self-love. By adopting the habit of the high five can make our mentality positive and strengthen ourselves. When we encourage ourselves, we are able to turn our weakness into strength. Remember, start your day with a high five. This simple but effective step can bring great changes in your life. If you like this video, please like it, share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Inspiring Life. Your response is important for us. So tell us in the comment section how you like this book and how you adopt the habit of the high five. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.